Yeah, Shalom. Coming to you in the name of Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Echad, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And salutations unto the Arkham that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. Yeah, I'm just at the job in the side office, and as soon as I throw up the camera, that's when they want to start drilling outside. I'm not too sure if it's affecting the audio, but it is what it is, man. Anyhow, just wanted to do a quick video because amongst many madnesses that's out there right now, one of the latest madnesses is that time in the truth doesn't matter. Like if you think you got it like that, supposedly, then you got it like that. Well, let's see what the scripture says. This is Hebrews 5:12, and it's a part of the prophecies, man. As the closer we get to the end, the scriptures talk about those waxing worse and worse. The Lord giving people strong delusions and things of that nature, man. It's astonishing to see, but it's not surprising. Why? Because it's scriptural, and we've been warned to see these things happen. It's been happening, but to intensify the closer we draw to the end. Anyhow, this is Hebrews 5 and verse 12. And it says, For when for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High, and are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat. Yeah, because it's just a case for certain people that and I'm not saying this from a exclusive stance, as in I'm not involved. We're all involved. It's just that some things in the scriptures you pray to be a part of, and some things in the scriptures you pray not to be a part of. But it says here, for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again. Meaning that a guy, can come up to the level of being a teacher, but then when you step up to the mark of becoming a teacher, it's made evident that you need teaching all over again. That's the category we don't want to be a part of. You want to be a part of the those who are quickened. The scripture says, I'll make them of quick understanding. And the Lord makes you of quick understanding. You start teaching, and you teach the right thing and in the right spirit. But there's some people, unfortunately, that step up to the road of teaching, and it's made evident that they ought to be taught again. Christ's not coming through correct. And you could say, what's not coming through correct? There's a range of things that could not be coming through correct. Be it if it's the doctrines of, or the spirit the person's teaching in, or the reason why they're teaching. Is it for envy and strife, or is it for the true edification of the body? There's so many reasons, but whatever the reason is, or multiple reasons are, to whomever it could apply to, it's just not good. For when the time comes, you ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High, and are become such as have need milk and not of strong meat. And yeah, man, the milk, look, man, like, look, babies enjoy milk, man. Let's just put it that way. Babies enjoy milk. Now, many of our great patriarchs, prophets, used to observe people, observe interaction, even observe animals, observe nature. And spiritual men observe, man, and they can apply certain concepts that may appear carnal, and see the spirituality and the necessity in it and the beauty in it. And one thing you observe, for you, Archeum, that may have had younger siblings, or you, Archeum, that have sons and daughters, you got children, you observe when a baby is drawn to the milk or the breast of its mother. The baby's eyes will start to open, the mouth will start to open, they start breathing all out of sync. Why? Because they're excited, because they're about to get that milk. And it's actually been proven that there's a smell that emanates or is emitted from the woman's nipple and the surrounding area, which I believe is the areola, I believe. There's a smell that comes out from there that only the baby can sense, and it draws them towards the nipple so that they can suck and get the nutritious milk that they need. Yeah? And you may think, oh, it's just the baby drinking milk. But what's the wisdom behind it? Is that, as it says here, I'll become such as have need of milk. That baby understands, I need this milk. You know, I'm hungry, but I need this, and they're drawn to it. Their breath gets all out of sync. Their mouth opens, their eyes wide open, and they latch on. And then when they're drinking, when you any of you brothers seeing a baby latched onto the breast, they're in like comfort mode, man. You know, okay, because it's what they need. And yeah, man, those who need milk are babes, the scriptures also say. And it's okay to be a babe. And I'm not saying this because, you know, I'm claiming to be so deep and experienced. And look, man, we all need the milk. The milk are the foundations, man. You know, but when you kind of graduate from that, you can, you know, navigate further on onto strong meat, as the scripture says. But a lot of people want to jump the milk stage, man, not understanding that they're choking, man. You know, now in the flesh it may look like you're doing this and you're doing that, and you got the new formula and you're this and you're that, and you can see what other men don't see, but you're choking. You know, you're choking. All right. And just like a newborn baby doesn't even understand what's going on around them, you know, it's the same thing in the truth. You can be a newborn babe, but just because your eyes are wide open, your eyes are looking everywhere, you're learning. Like a baby learns the world all over again every time you come on the earth. Like everything's brand new to a baby. That's such it is with the truth. Just because you can identify and see certain things, you're learning how this thing works. You know, you don't see a 3-month-old baby walking and bathing itself and feeding it. It doesn't work. Cooking and going to the job and coming, it doesn't work because they're a babe. They understand I just need to stay still, learn and observe and see how this world works, see how this thing works, get milk and grow. That's how we need to be in the truth, man. You know, and it says, and not of strong meat. For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. There you go, man. You know, and so yeah, time does matter. A lot of guys be talking about, oh yeah, you're carnal because of rank and you've been in it longer. Well, if you're a man of the Lord, you're this, and if you're a man of the Lord, you're that. Look, man, time. There's timing, man. There's timing to everything. Yeah. There was even timing for when Yahweh Shai started his ministry. Yahweh Shai just didn't start prophesying from the moment he got on planet Earth. It took the Lord 30 years before he really started doing the work. Not because he was lazy. It's just because that was the appointed time. The Lord preached for around 3 years. Was he 3 years old though? No. He accomplished 33 years on the earth as Yahweh Shai, HaMashiach. So it's all about timing. If the Lord had to go by timing, who the hell are we to not go by timing? Oh no, but I've got this and I've got that, so I can just... Look, time, man. Time is a beautiful concept that was created by the Most High. You can't escape time. All right? You can't outgrow... Like a newborn baby doesn't decide, I want to be 12, so I'm just going to be 12. No, you have to go through the process of being newborn, being 6 months, being 1 year, being 2 years, being 3 years, being 4 years, all the way up to 12 until you become a man. You have to be subject unto time to grow. Let me read that again. For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness. So yeah, you may be good, but you're not fully skilled yet. But people want to talk about humility. Oh, you're proud and you're this, but you're not being humble though. If that's me, I'm not being humble, is it? Just accept that look, you just like a newborn baby, they want to put everything in their mouth and you have to keep taking. No, baby, this don't go in your mouth. No, baby, that don't go in your mouth. Because they're trying to learn, they're trying to see, but some things are right, some things are wrong. You have to be taught. It's the same thing with the truth. It says we are newborn babes, man. Picture yourself as a newborn baby, like physically. You have to be handled, you have to be changed, you have to be washed, you have to be taught. Such it is spiritually. That's what the scriptures speak about, spiritual fathers, man. But a lot of people don't want to be children in this thing. Want to be grown-ass men. Because you're a grown-ass man in the flesh. So who's really carnal then? That's why Yahushua said, except ye be like these little children, you will not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Wow. But strong meat belongeth to them that are full age, even those by reason that have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. So full age comes with what? Time. Like I just said, you can't decide to be 12 when you're 6 months. You have to go through the process of 1 through 11, then reach 12. So, but strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age. So full age men deal with full age men matters, you know. And like I said, I ain't saying this because I'm of full age, you know. I'm just about, I just about touched double figures in the truth, which is still a little kid, still a little boy in this thing. I'm not even a man spiritually in the truth yet, but old enough to understand that there's a process to things. You can't be 1-2-year-old and then thinking you got the formula. It don't work like that, man. It does not work like that. All right. There's an order for a reason, and Yahushua deals with the order. Furthermore, he set up the order. So if you try and outweigh the order to get to Yahushua, he gonna look at you like, shut the fuck up and get out of here. But he ain't gonna tell you that now, though. He's gonna tell you that when he says, away from me, I never knew thee. Depart from me, ye workers of iniquity. So you can think you're pally with Yahushua. Oh, Yahushua told me this and that, and yeah, man, but Yahushua, and okay, cool. Let's see what the Lord is saying when he comes back. Will he say, well done, thou good and faithful servant? Or will he say, away from me? These are the things we all have to consider, man. You know, but, you know, live your life in the truth, man. Like, live your life, all right? Enjoy each stage, learn from each stage. Enjoy the milk stage, man. Enjoy growing up. Enjoy growing teeth, you know. And say enjoy it, like appreciate it, man. Just don't want to jump to one level. No, appreciate every single stage because it is a necessity. All right. I'll read it one more time. Verse 13. For everyone that useth milk, Hebrews 5:13. For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, but he is a babe. But strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age. So yes, time does matter. Time and skin in the game does matter. All right? Because we're all subject to time, except Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But even when Yahushai came as a man, he was subject to time. In terms of he had to grow up. He didn't just pop on the scene as a 30-year-old and start preaching. Nah. He already did that as Melchizedek without no father or mother. But when he came as Hamashiach, he was born. The scriptures tell us that he came in the fashion of a man. He was subject to time. If Yahushua had to grow up on earth, then trust me, or trust the scriptures, we have to grow up. Likewise, spiritually, appreciate each part of growth. Don't just want to jump to the top. When you get there, you're going to choke on strong meat. Why? Because as the scripture has just said, but strong meat, verse 14, belongeth to them that are of full age, even those by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil.